Hello.
Hello, it's the start of a new vlog.
Yep, we are taking a couple of days away and we are heading up to Morecambe in the UK.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Morecambe is a seaside town in the northwest, and it's kind of like, it's Blackpool light, isn't it, really? Blackpool without the pleasure beach and the tower, obviously.
Yeah, and if any of you are familiar with old comedians or anything like that, it has a connection with Eric Morecambe, who used to love the town. Yeah. And there is actually a statue of him there on the promenade.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll go and see that.
Yeah, we probably will, yeah. So we are going to get prepped and ready to go. It's raining, as always, when we're due to travel up the M6.
Would it be a British seaside holiday if it wasn't raining?
Well, true. We have had several weeks of good weather, though.
We have.
So, yeah. So we will take you along with us and we'll show you what we get up to.
So we are on the M6 North. It's not currently raining, but it has been quite heavily. Dave's doing a great job over there of driving, though. And it really is torrential. It's almost Florida style rain, but it is not too busy at the moment. I'm sure as the closer we get to Manchester it will get busy. We have just arrived at Barton Grange, which is a garden centre along with the Flower Bowl leisure complex on the A6. There is a farm shop, lots of different restaurants, bowling, adventure golf, all sorts of fun things to do, and it's certainly a really great place to visit on a rainy day. And if you need to stop off whilst you're travelling north, it's also much nicer than the service station.
So we've just come out of Barton Grange. We had popped in, we had a little bit of a wander around the garden centre and then into the Riverside Mill Cafe, which is their in-house cafe. Mm-hmm. We sat down there and had some soup and a Barton
slice. It's their sort of own, like a coconut slice with cherries and sultanas and dark chocolate on the bottom. It's really nice.
Yeah. We were hoping to get a little bit of footage in there, but it's like a pensioners day out in there. I think we brought the average age down to 70. So yeah, getting the camera in and watching like that would have just looked completely alien in there.
It would, and also quite a bit of the garden centre is sectioned off because they're getting their Christmas displays ready. Yeah. And if you ever do get the opportunity to come and see them, they are amazing.
They are indeed. So we've come back out to the car. It's currently chucking it down a rain. So you can see it's absolutely chucking it down at the moment. But if ever you do get here, so the garden centre's over there. And if I pan round, just above the blue car in the distance, if it's focusing, there you can see there's a dome roof. That is the entertainments area that Louis was talking about earlier. So yeah, we are now going to start continuing our way on to Morecambe. It's probably about 30 minutes from here, but we'll see you there. So we've arrived in Morecambe and there is the Midland Hotel. It's a little bit early for us to check in at the moment, so we're just going to have a wander. You see it's stopped raining just at the moment. Looks like it's just going to be a bit cloudy and maybe a bit showery a bit later on, and we're going to have a wander down the pier here. See, the tide's out at the moment, although I think it's on its way in. I think high tide's about 4 o'clock, I think, today. So yeah, and over in the distance there, on the skyline, is the Lake District. On a clear day, you can see really quite far.
You can see Grange over Sands, can't you?
You can, yeah. There's actually a plaque a bit further up the prom that we'll probably see in one of our walks that you see that it tells you which hills are which. So we'll show you that when we walk up that way. Wasn't it Morecambe with the cockle pickers that got stuck in the mud? Whereas you can see, I mean, still look at the flats out there.
Oh, that was really sad.
Yeah.
I think what people don't realise is that a lot of the coast up here and the beaches up here, the sands are very heavy and very thick and almost like quicksands at times. It's the same at Grange over Sands. It's not actually a beach for sitting on as such, and it's really easy to go out. You can only go out there on guided walks because the sands are just so dangerous. You can literally get sucked in.
Yep. But not to be so morbid.
No.
But it is a nice place to come. So if I stop and just pan back round. So I've literally just said to Louis as we're walking down, I've never noticed this before, but I thought this looks rather much like a station. And I am quite correct. It turns out this was the stone jetty as the terminus for the railway serving the Scottish and Irish ferries. So at some point there would have been a rail line coming down this area here. So as you see, it's dried up here. We've just had a walk down the prom, haven't we? Mm-hmm. It's coming up for nearly our check-in time at the hotel. Yep. So we're going to walk up and probably get ourselves sorted up there, check in, and then we'll probably show you our room.
Yes.
So we have a sea room with a balcony, and this is our room. So let's go in and see what we got. Wow, this is really light. Nice and clean.
Definitely. Gosh, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. It's a nice double bed there.
Yeah.
And window out onto the promenade where we've just been walking. We have a little mini balcony, we'll go out there in a bit. Wardrobe, TV, mirror, Louis, as you can see in the mirror, and into the bathroom. Well, the shower. So yeah, interesting. Oh, and the toilet's hiding.
Well, that's a different design, isn't it?
So yeah, it's literally hiding behind the wall. Yep. And then back out into the main room. So out onto the balcony. That's our view. We have an interesting balcony set up. There's nothing really obstructing, just these planters. again the other way. Down there is the restaurant. So apparently it's having a new roof, so that's why there's scaffolding. And then that's our view.
It's a nice view, isn't it?
It is. So you've spotted something else. What have you spotted, Louis?
Yeah, that almost everything here is sort of like modular in design. The way that all of the cupboards are, all of the shelves. There is a safe in here as well with ironing boards and things, but it's not just a normal cupboard door. As you can see, it's kind of got a corner on it. Reminds me of like IKEA furniture, but it's really nice. And we've just said it's much bigger than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like there should be a sofa or something here, shouldn't there? Or and this is really quite interesting. You just realise that's a calendar. Yeah, today is the 4th of September. So we've checked in. We've given you a quick view of the room. We are now going to go downstairs.
Yeah, the nice lady Leslie who checked us in told us that if you download the app, there's all sorts of different rewards. You can get a free coffee, you can get a free drink if you don't want housekeeping. So we've done that, and we're going to pop back down and see her, and she's going to explain all the magic to us.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take you along with us, and try and show you some of the hotel. Obviously, it does look a little bit busy, so we'll do what we can. But obviously, as you're very aware from other videos, we don't like pointing camera in people's faces.
No.
So we'll do our best. It's a very pretty hotel, isn't it?
It is. It's Art Deco themed, I believe.
Yeah.
It probably fits in with the age in which it was built.
I think it's 1930s, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that really was the heyday of Victorian, well, it's post-Victorian, isn't it? But the heyday of seaside towns, I think.
Yeah. So we've been back a little while from having a drink. The bar area was quite busy. There was quite a few people in there. So yeah, we did video in there. I did take a photo of a drink, which I probably may have inserted, but there we go. So yeah, we are now going to head off to get some food.
Yep.
We are going to the Green Man.
The Green King pub, the station promenade.
Yeah, across the road from here. Just to get some variety of food, because I think we're going to be eating here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we are probably going to call in Morrison's, which is next door to that pub, because it seems we forgot the after sun. And even though it was raining when we got here, we both seem to be a little bit pink this afternoon. We
do. So yeah, we bought some cream, but just not the after sun, so we can pick that up.
But yeah, we didn't think we needed it because it was raining when we got here, and it wasn't really overcast. But yeah, so we're going to do that, and yeah, we'll check in a little bit later. Good morning. It is the next morning.
It is.
So when we last checked in with you, we were heading out for our evening meal across the road at the station platform, I believe it is. Station Promenade,
Yeah.
sorry, correction. Which is a typical Green King pub.
Yeah.
It is, however, in the old Morecambe's Station Promenade building.
Yeah. So it's been redone quite tastefully with lots of sort of railway memorabilia.
Yes. So we ate there. We also acquired the After Sun from Morrison's, which is next door to the pub there.
Yeah.
So we did that. We came back, watched the sunset.
We did.
Yeah, there would be a time lapse in this video of that, which was quite nice to watch. Shame the sun didn't quite get all the way to the horizon, but
it was cloudy, wasn't it?
It's cloudy over the lakes, which are just across the bay.
Yeah,
so,
and we didn't see the green flash. Now, if you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, you'll know what that means.
Yeah. So then we just chilled for the evening.
Yeah.
Slept really well.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad in here at all.
No, it wasn't. No, it was nice to wake up to the sound of the sea this morning.
Yeah. We've been down for breakfast. I'll insert some clips now, but it was in the restaurant area where we had a drink yesterday afternoon. I think there was a small continental.
Yeah.
But I think their focus is mainly on warm food.
Yeah, and there was a really good choice from sort of your full cooked down to like eggs Benedict, or you could just have like a bacon sandwich. There was plenty of choice there.
Yeah. So I had the full English as it come with scrambled eggs, and you had
full English with no eggs.
Yeah, you're a bit funny about eggs.
I'm very funny about eggs.
So yeah, we are now going to get ourselves ready, and we are going to have a walk down towards Heysham.
Yeah.
So it's a journey of about 2 miles in each direction.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a walk down there, see what we find down there. We've never been that way before.
No, so it'll be nice to walk down, and the promenade runs pretty much the whole way there, so it's really flat. It is a little bit breezy outside. It's probably going to rain, but we'll be fine.
Yeah. So we'll pick you up when we're outside, and we're on our way. So we've come out now. We are outside the hotel. We're going to go and walk down towards Heysham. There is the hotel. So we are going to walk down in that direction. Hopefully you can hear it over the wind noise. We have got the microphones in our jackets, but we'll see how this comes out. Not sure if it's clear on the camera, but it looks like it's raining over in the lake, so I can see a rainbow. Meanwhile, we've got the sun as we walk down the promenade. And for those of you that live in the UK and watch a programme called BBC Homes Under the Hammer.
And if you're a UK millennial, you absolutely have watched this show.
Yeah, this house here was featured on an episode where it was gutted. It was going to be converted in for 3 houses for the upcoming Eden Project North, which obviously has been delayed.
Yeah.
So we now think it's been rented out. There was actually two flats upstairs, ground and upper, and then behind the wall there is actually a basement flat as well.
It is. So we're now off the front into Heysham Village itself.
And these are the little cottages. They've got view down to the sun there, to the sun, to the sea even. And we're now wandering up. It's a very little seaside village, isn't it? Pretty. So we have just stopped off in Heysham at a little coffee shop called St Patrick's Chapel.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yes, yeah, and I think I'm assuming it's all volunteers, and all the money they raise funds the church.
Yep. So yeah, it was really nice.
It was really nice, very reasonably priced, and a lovely clean toilet, which is the most important thing when you're out walking all day.
Yeah, it wasn't too pricey either. You had a can of Fanta, which I don't know how much was, but I had a latte, which was £2.70.
It all came to £4.30 in total.
So there you go, £1.60 for your can.
Yeah.
So that's not bad at all. So we are now going to go and take a walk back down towards Morecambe.
Yes, so we're getting those steps in. We said we're burning off our breakfast and earning our lunch.
Yeah, definitely. So we're about halfway back from our walk now. So we walked all the way from the Midland, which is in the middle of shot just there, and we went all the way round down to the hillside just left of that wind farm. What's it, just there? And that's where we went for the coffee at Heysham. So we're now halfway back. We're at Battery Point, and we're going to continue to have a nice stroll, aren't we?
Yep, and get blown away.
And we're back at the hotel. So that's 50 minutes each way, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2 miles, which is really good. We're going to go and head in now, change our shoes, I think, freshen up, and then probably head back out.
Yep. So we are all freshened up. The sun is still shining, so we're going to head out and probably get a drink and maybe a snack, although after our full English I'm not sure we're super hungry, and explore a little bit more of Morecambe. Yeah,
we're going to head up to the north bit earlier. That we mentioned earlier in this video. It was yesterday now, I think it was. Mm-hmm. So we point out the statue that talks about the hills in the Lake District. There's a coaster up that way that probably gets us a drink, and we'll go that way. I'd also like to point out, if up until this point the audio is rubbish and I've put a segment on, it's because we've discovered that of the 2 microphones we're wearing, only one of them's been recording. Yeah. You might have missed out on all the wonderful things I've had to say. Well, you might have noticed there's a clip we voiced over in the car from yesterday when we discovered that one mic wasn't working. We initially thought it hadn't turned on. I thought I'd just forgotten to turn it on, but no. Yeah, it turns out it might actually have been a hardware issue. Yes, rather than a people issue. Yeah, sorry, a software issue rather than a hardware issue. So yeah, but there we go. So hopefully the audio from here on out will be a bit better. So we've walked up from the hotel now. This is about 10 minutes up from the hotel. And this is the sort of statue or monument, whatever you call it, that tells you about where all the hills are in the Lake District. Obviously some of it you can't see at the moment because it's obstructed by itself. But yeah, that's really quite helpful. when you're looking across the skyline across the bay, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So now that we've walked up to here and you see the monument, we're going to head back towards the Eric Morecambe statue. It is a bit further down there, so we're going to hopefully see it free. It was very busy when we just walked past it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to try now. So here we are, we've come to where Eric Morecambe stands, and they've made all this sort of area, and you can see all these are some of his jokes and one-liners. And there is the man himself. Louis going to reenact Eric Morecambe. So we're in the arcades and Louis is being a menace on the 2p machine.
A little while later, we had some fun in the arcades this afternoon, and since then we've been back in the room. We've just been chilling, so we've done over 17,000 steps, and we don't normally do that many steps in a day, so I think it's kind of tired us out.
We are now going to go down to get a drink and some food. It's now probably about 5:15, I think it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out it's going to be a lovely day. So if it's still nice and wet, it might get another sunset later.
Hopefully.
So yeah, we if we can video anything down the stairs when we're at it, if it's not too busy, we will do, or at least show you what we're having to eat anyway, and we'll catch you in a bit. So we've had a lovely meal in the restaurant.
Yeah.
It was really good. I had the fish and chips.
And I had the vegetable curry, which was really nice. The
Yep.
only downside of the restaurant is because the sun is setting and there's no blinds in the glass.
Yeah, if I pan behind us.
It was rather sunny, so I sat and ate with my sunglasses on.
Yep.
And it got really quite warm in there, so we've just brought our drinks outside to finish them off.
Yeah, it's quite a greenhouse in there, but yeah, we've got our drinks here. So we've come back up to the room. I probably should have finished the last clip off by saying we were going to sit and watch the sunset. However, the sun has gone behind the clouds.
Yeah, it happened last night as well, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's actually even worse last night. We got to see the sunset much later. So we had a nice meal. We had those drinks. We finished something there.
Yeah.
It had started to go a bit cool out there as well. The temperature's really dropping now today, but we are in September, so
and it's the sea breeze because we are right on the coast.
We are indeed. So we're going to call it a night for tonight. We will probably do some vlogging tomorrow, but we're not sure how much we will actually be able to do. We are seeing some family.
Yeah. Including our niece and nephew.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be exciting.
It will be exciting. So we will catch you in the morning.
Morning. We are out on the stone jetty outside the hotel. We had quite a disturbed night of sleep, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think about 1 and 4 there was voices and music, but from outside the hotel. But then about 5:45, I think the chap next door was having a medical episode and on the phone to 111 or 999. So it was a nice early start for us.
Yeah, it was. But hopefully he's all right. We've seen his wife this morning, or partner. But yeah, I haven't seen him, but it can't be too bad if she went to breakfast without him.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we just feel a bit bleary-eyed, don't we?
Yeah. So today we're out and about. We're going to be meeting up with our family in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have a wander around, take it in. Probably won't be filming much of that.
No.
We'll just check in later in the day. So we last caught up with you down at the end of the pier this morning, and a lot's happened since then.
Yes, yeah. Our family, my sister and her family, including our niece Ella and our new nephew Zach, and then my sister's husband came to meet us. So we've been to the arcades. We went for lunch.
Might put a couple of pictures up here.
We went for lunch at the pub. We had a look around some of the lifeboats that were all out on display in front of the hotel.
Yeah.
Went to the park, had ice cream. We had a really nice day, didn't we?
Yeah. We are now going to go and probably get some food.
Yeah.
Down at the restaurant or the bar downstairs. It looks fairly busy down there, so we'll see what we get.
Yeah, if it's too busy here, we'll go and find somewhere else.
Yeah, there's plenty of places to have fish and chips and stuff. There's Saturday in most places around. And then we'll check in with you later. So we're back up in the room. We've just come back from a lovely meal, haven't we?
Yeah.
I had some scampi and chips and mushy peas.
And I had gammon chips and peas.
Yeah, it's been a lovely 3 days here.
It has some much needed rest and relaxation, and we're just sat on the balcony now watching the sunset.
Yep. So we're obviously just looking out over the bay here. They are playing cricket down on the green there, just outside the RNLI station. Not sure whether that's some of the staff or what's it, but there's a show out there today, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we're just going to sit here for a bit, but we're probably going to wrap up the video here.
Yeah.
I say it's been a great, lovely 3 days. We know we haven't filmed much today, but obviously we insert clips where we have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, got some more coming up on the channel.
Yeah, in 12 weeks' time we'll be in the air on our way to Florida.
We will, for our Disney trip. Obviously we'll get some more details of that as we get a bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
There'll also be probably some stuff on our social media.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, if you're still watching.
Yep. And yeah, we'll see you real soon.
Yeah, so thanks very much, and see you bye.